Potential due to an electric dipole. An electric dipole is pair of equal and opposite charges separated by small distance 2a. Net charge on an electric dipole is 0. A dipole is characterized by dipole moment P equal to Q into 2a directed from negative charge to positive charge. We have already calculated electric field due to electric dipole. Now we will calculate potential at a point due to electric dipole. We take origin as the center of dipole. We are going to find potential at point P due to dipole. Well, actually, potential is related to work done by the field. So we can calculate potential due to individual charges and apply superposition principle to find net potential at P. The potential at P, sum of potentials due to charges Q and minus Q at point P is V equals to V plus V minus, or V equals to Q by 4 pi epsilon 0 into R1 plus minus Q by 4 pi epsilon 0 into R2, where R1 and R2 are distances from charges plus Q and minus Q respectively. V equal to Q by 4 pi epsilon 0 into bracket 1 upon R1 minus 1 upon R2. Let's call this as equation number 1. Now from the geometry of the figure, R1 square equals to R2 square plus A square minus 2AR cos theta. R2 square equal to R square plus A square plus 2AR cos theta. Taking R square common in both equations, R1 square equals to R square into bracket 1 plus A square upon R square minus 2A by R cos theta. R2 square equals to R square into bracket 1 plus A square by R square plus 2A by R cos theta. Since distance R is very greater than A, then A by R is small and so A square by R square can be neglected. Therefore, R1 square equals to R square into bracket 1 minus 2A by R cos theta. R1 equal to R into bracket 1 minus 2A by R cos theta bracket raised to 1 by 2. Taking inverse and using binomial expansion, A plus B to the power n equal to A raised to n plus n into A to the power n minus 1 into B plus n into n minus 1 by 2 A raised to n minus 2 B raised to 2 plus up to B raised to n. And expanding to first order of A by R, we get 1 by R1 equal to 1 by R into bracket 1 minus 2A by R cos theta bracket raised to minus 1 by 2, which is equal to 1 by R into bracket 1 minus A by R cos theta. Let's call this as equation number 2. 1 by R2 equal to 1 upon R into bracket 1 plus 2A by R cos theta bracket raised to minus 1 by 2, which is equal to 1 by R into bracket 1 plus A by R cos theta. Let's call this as equation number 3. Now we have values of 1 by R1 and 1 by R2. Let us replace these values in equation 1. We get V equal to Q by 4 pi epsilon 0 into bracket 1 by R into bracket 1 minus A by R cos theta minus 1 by R into bracket 1 plus A by R cos theta. Therefore, V equal to Q upon 4 pi epsilon 0 into R into bracket 1 minus A by R cos theta minus 1 minus A by R cos theta. Therefore, V equal to Q by 4 pi epsilon 0 into R into bracket 2A by R cos theta. Therefore, V equal to Q into 2A cos theta upon 4 pi epsilon 0 into R square. Therefore, V equals to P cos theta upon 4 pi epsilon 0 into R square. Let's call this as equation number 4. In vector form, this can be represented as V equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0 P dot R cap upon R square, where R is very greater than A, where R cap is unit vector along position vector R. Important points to be noted here are potential at a point on axis of dipole where theta equals to 0 degree or 180 degree, cos theta equal to plus minus 1 respectively. So potential can be given as V equal to plus minus P by 4 pi epsilon 0 into R square. Similarly, potential at any point on equatorial plane, that is theta equal to 90 degree. Therefore, V equals to 0. Potential due to point charge V proportional to 1 by R, whereas potential due to dipole V proportional to 1 by R square. The potential due to dipole do not only depends on R but also on angle between position vector and dipole moment P. Potential at large distances falls off as 1 by R square and not as 1 by R. Dear students, I hope you understood this topic very well.